Hey guys, Aaron here. Today we're going to be replacing a fan clutch on this Nissan Titan. The procedure will work 2004 through 2015. This is the 5.6 liter V8. Pretty simple procedure, not a lot to it. This particular vehicle is experiencing getting hot at idle. It'll raise to about 210 degrees and stop there, which is definitely a little bit hotter than what it needs to be. I did check the fan clutch and it is bad. I went ahead and picked up an OEM unit from Nissan. I recommend doing that. That's a little bit more expensive. However, I have had some problems with aftermarket fan clutches for Nissan vehicles. With our fleet vehicles, they seem to not really hold up as well as the genuine OEM part. But basically your fan is inside of here, and if you can spin it really easily and there's not a lot of resistance, it is definitely bad. And with this particular fan clutch, this is an aftermarket fan clutch that was installed about 2 years ago. I do have a little bit of play inside. I could slightly move the fan, and it is causing a little bit of noise, so I know for sure it's definitely bad. Another symptom is maybe your AC is a little bit warm at idle. That also could be a low charge on your Freon levels in your AC system, so definitely check that as well. But I know this is bad. This truck does cool down when it gets up to speed. If I do raise the RPMs, it does cool down. So let's go ahead. Before we start, I'm going to show you the tools that you're going to need to get the job done. Alright, so here's the tools you're going to need. You need those pliers, 10mm wrench. This is a ratcheting wrench. It just makes work a lot easier in these tight places. If you don't have this, no biggie, but definitely pick yourself up if you're working on these trucks a lot. Makes things pretty easy. 10mm socket for the fan clutch bolts. 8mm or 5/16 sockets. I'm using my impact driver on most of this stuff just because it's a lot quicker, a lot easier than just a socket or ratchet. Nothing wrong with a socket or ratchet, but I do like working quick. And then of course your new fan clutch is going to be needed as well. So let's go ahead and start with the first procedure. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is remove your intake. To do that, just loosen the clamp off of the throttle body and the air box. This is an aftermarket unit, but the OEM one, same procedure. And then we're also going to disconnect our mass airflow sensor. Push down at the top of the connector and pull out. Alright, so we got the intake out of the way, and as you can see, we got a lot more room to get to the fan clutch. Next thing we're going to need to do is remove our steam line right here. This goes directly to the overflow reservoir, or just your reservoir, which is right here. Go ahead and remove it. If you have a plastic radiator, be very careful. This nipple can break rather easily. And then we're going to go ahead and remove the two 8mm or 5/16 head bolts right here, and then there's one right here. Alright, and with those bolts out completely, what we can actually do instead of removing the whole shroud is we can tilt the shroud close enough to remove the fan and the clutch assembly once we have it off. And to get that clutch off, there's going to be 4 nuts that you have to remove. Sometimes the studs come with the nuts. That's okay, it just makes it a little more difficult. I actually ended up replacing those studs with bolts on a couple of these. But once you get those bolts off with a 10mm wrench or socket, you're free to go ahead and take the fan and clutch off. Alright, so here we have the fan out with the clutch, and as you can see, definitely turns pretty easy. This one, it's a lot harder to turn. So let's go ahead and take the fan off and swap the clutches. On this side, there are 4 10mm bolts right here, and once you have those out, you can take the fan off. Alright, so we got the new clutch swapped over. We're going to go ahead and mount it on the vehicle, and we're just going to simply do a reverse procedure, tighten everything up. I'm going to start the vehicle and see if it pulls good air. It definitely should, because that one is worn out. Alright, so make sure you get everything back together. If you guys do notice you are losing a little bit of coolant when you take off the steam line, make sure to replace that. You definitely don't want to be running low on coolant. Before you start it up, go ahead and turn your fan. Just make sure it's not contacting anything. You definitely don't want to maybe have the shroud in the wrong place, start it up, break the fan. It's definitely never a good situation. Don't forget to plug in your mass airflow sensor. Make sure all your PCV hoses are routed correctly. Make sure nothing fell off. I hope this video has helped you out. If it has, please like and subscribe. And if you guys have any questions, leave something in the comment section. I'm always willing to help. If you do the job any differently, I'd like to know about it. So till next time, guys, take care.